Good morning, Colonel Bai. It's Thursday, April 23rd.
I'm Keisha.
And I'm Jeremy. And here are your morning announcements.
Are you interested in running for next year's Student Council? Let's see an ad on that.
Hey Cougars.
Long time no see. I'm Tip.
And I'm Nam.
Today, Nam and I are here as your co-presidents to talk about Student Council. Now, Student Council has a long history of being incredibly active in helping create the tremendous school spirit and sense of community that exists at Colonel Bai.
Whether through school dances, spirit weeks, fun Fridays, assemblies, fundraisers, raising awareness about bullying, or setting a world record for Guinness.
Colonel Bai's Student Council has always been the voice of the student body. Here's a glimpse of what Student Council does and what positions there are.
Let's take a closer look at CB's Student Council. Student Council is the governing body here at Colonel Bai, consisting of a team of all grades, but we'll get into that more later. Council is so important to Colonel Bai because it's responsible for organizing all the wonderful events we have every year and promoting school spirit. Let's get into some of those events, shall we? Grade 9 Leadership Camp is one of the largest annual events at CB. This 2-day event will surely be one of your best memories from high school. Next, we have Spirit Weeks. They're an amazing event, once again organized by Student Council, to give students the chance to show their school spirit. Dances are a fun way to end Spirit Weeks with a bang. The first dance is the Halloween dance, and our second is the Oscars semi-formal. If you want to be part of CB's plans to break Guinness World Records, joining Student Council is a great way to get involved. Grade 10 Leadership Camp. Similar to Grade 9 LSC, but the lessons students learn at this camp are less about high school and more about life in general. As you can all see, Student Council organizes so many events to get Cougars engaged and to promote school spirit. If this is something you'd like to do, listen to this next description of what positions we have. There are 2 grade reps for each grade. These students are elected at the beginning of the school year in October. We have 2 co-presidents at CB who are in charge of running Student Council. They organize meetings and ensure all needed materials are ready for the activities. Co-presidents should also attend every event and are responsible for organizing the setup. The secretary oversees taking note of what happens during business meetings. They should note key dates and important details needed for the event. We have 2 spirit coordinators who oversee everything spirit. This includes counting spirit points during grade wars and organizing Spirit Week activities. The public relations officer is responsible for informing the public about upcoming events at CB. They are in charge of running the Student Council's social media pages. The treasurer is in charge of the money. They count and ensure that all events are paid for, as well as overseeing reimbursements. The Cougar Vision representatives are in charge of ensuring all the info about events organized by Student Council make it onto Cougar Vision. Our student senator oversees the communication between OCDSB and Colonel Bai. They attend the Student Council meetings at school, as well as monthly meetings with the school board. If you want to run for Student Council, start thinking about what executive position is right for you.
If you love Colonel Bai and have amazing ideas to make the year the best year possible, then you're perfect for Student Council. On Student Council, not only do you represent the entire school, but you also create and plan fun events for the entire student body to enjoy.
You should join Student Council because it's just a great community of people to be around and you get to organize fun events around the school. What's not to love?
It might sound cheesy, but my favorite part about Student Council so far was getting to know the entire school, from grade 9s to the grade 12s. I've gotten to know so many new people and become friends with so many of them that I'm just grateful for Student Council.
My favorite part has to be our meetings and just discussing ideas together and just having a great time as one big family.
My favorite memory of Student Council so far was hosting the Christmas assembly with Tip. There were a few technical difficulties, like there being no audio for the hot tub scene, or the French department looking for a new person to wear the school mascot. But Tip and I had to keep the show going, so we stayed up on stage, told some really bad jokes, and sang Let It Go at one time. It was a fun time, and I really enjoyed that.
My favorite part has been hosting all the amazing events at the school, especially this year. You know, starting back in grade 9 and looking up to the co-preses, and now being a co-pres myself and with quite a awesome partner, if I do say so myself, just unreal.
So join Student Council.
It's a great experience that you will never forget.
So stay safe.
We miss you.
Student Council applications are due on May 1st and can be found on colonelbai.com.
Link leader applications are also up on CB's website and are due on April 30th.
Even with the coronavirus outbreak, some CB students are still working as part of essential businesses. Let's hear a bit on that.
Hi, my name is Rosie and I'm a grade 12 student working at a grocery store during the COVID-19 pandemic. In order to stay open, the grocery store I work at has reduced its hours of opening, as well as hired a security guard in order to limit the amount of customers allowed in the store at any given moment.
Hi, I'm Zion. I work at Loblaws, and our store has built plexiglass screens to separate customers from cashiers. We're also having fewer cash transactions and limiting the amount of customers coming into the store at once so it doesn't get too crowded.
Hi everyone, I'm Abby Reed and I currently work at Shoppers Drug Mart as a part-time cashier and merchandiser. Some accommodations Shoppers has been making lately for the COVID-19 pandemic is we've started closing 2 hours earlier. Instead of 10 p.m. we close at 8 so that we have time to clean and sanitize everything. We also sanitize the baskets and the carts regularly when someone brings them back in, just so it's not cross-contamination. We also have a schedule to clean, so it's from 9 a.m., noon, 5 p.m., and 9 p.m.
Most customers have been very respectful of the rules we've placed in order to encourage social distancing at the grocery store.
Secondly, I would say that a lot of customers have been following the rules and guidelines that have been set by our store, whether it be patiently waiting outside if the lines are too long to get in, or respecting the limit that has been set on certain items.
Some things people are doing are they're not bringing in their own bags anymore, so that's something really nice that we don't have to worry about. People are respecting the distancing signs that we have all over the store. We have them on the floor in front of the cashes, so it shows where 6 feet is so that they don't have to stand next to each other. Another thing is people are respecting whether or not we have things. We always get them to call first, or I try to tell people to do that just so that they don't have to come out unnecessarily.
I work as a cashier and as a personal shopper at Loblaws. So Loblaws has a service called PC Express where customers can order their groceries online and then come to the store to pick it up in their vehicle. So this means that customers don't need to come into the store at all. So due to the COVID-19 situation, there has been a very high volume of orders each day, and so a lot of our staff have been committing overtime and long hours and long work weeks in order to ensure that customers are able to get their groceries. And people have been very appreciative of all the hard work and all the hard effort that we've been putting in to ensure that customers are able to get food onto the table.
Yes, a lot of the customers have been super nice to us, thanking us for our service and being patient with us as we get through these times.
People are pretty understanding because of the current situation. Sure, you get like 1 or 2 people a day who get kind of mad because you don't have something in stock, but there's a lot of people who thank me and my coworkers for working, and it's really nice to feel appreciated because it's such a stressful time, and just saying thank you could really make someone's day. Stay safe, CB, and wash your hands.
Wow, it looks like they're still working hard to provide us with the necessary goods during this pandemic. Thank you, and keep it up.
Just a reminder to get your video entries in, as we are offering Den merchandise for the best homemade humorous video each week about things CBers do while stuck at home. Keep the video under 40 seconds and send it to tmurc1@ocdsp.ca. It will air on Monday, so get your submissions in.
Hey Jeremy, what have you been up to while staying at home?
I've been indulging in the culinary experience by feasting on my favorite snacks. Let's see what our CB Cougars like to eat while staying home.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm a senior at Colonel By, and I guess my quarantine snack of choice is frozen fruit. It's cold, it's crunchy, it's sweet, but it's still healthy. Yeah, it's a great time. You should really try it. And if you have an issue with biting your food, brush your teeth more often.
Hi, I'm Shannon and I'm a grade 12 at CB. I'd say one of my favorite foods to eat besides straight up junk food during quarantine would probably be cereal because it's cheap, it's easy to find, easy to store, it tastes good, and it's what I eat every day when I wake up at 12 in the afternoon.
So my favorite thing to drink during quarantine's been water. Drink water.
Hello, it's Catherine, and this quarantine I haven't actually been eating a lot of snacks because I don't have that many snacks in my house, but also because I'm not allowed to bring any food up to my room, which is where I spend most of my time. But since I have a lot more time on my hands now, I've been baking a lot more. And I mean, someone has to eat the stuff that I bake, so that's my snack.
My favorite food while staying at home is eating hot pot with my parents, and my favorite snack would be chocolate chip cookie.
Hi guys, my name is Sin, and my favorite snack during this quarantine is definitely these cup noodles. They're nothing that special, but to me they have a nostalgic value because more often than not in the mornings I'm in a huge rush and I don't have time to pack a regular lunch, so I just bring one of these, and that's why I have a lot of memories of me just sitting down with my friends during spares or during lunch and eating these. And yeah, it was a really good time and it reminds me of that. Plus they're really tasty, so yeah, that's why they're my favorite snack.
Hey guys, it's Tommy. So today I'll be telling you guys what I've been eating during quarantine. So in quarantine, with all the free time that we've had, I've picked up cooking as a life skill. You know, it's really important to learn, and especially since I'm going off to university, I might as well try. So today I'll be showing you guys what I made for dinner. Let's have a look.
Hey guys, Nelson here, grade 12 academic student. I don't really have a favorite snack, but if I really had to choose one, it's probably Oreos dipped in milk, simply because the balance between the sweetness of the Oreo and the less sweetness of the milk just comes together to make the Oreo taste 10 times better.
Hello, my name is Safia and I'm a grade 12 student. I've been baking a lot during quarantine, and this is why I consume a lot of brownies on a weekly basis. And to make myself feel a little bit more healthy, I snack on celery and other vegetables quite often. And finally, every single one of my days starts with a cup of iced coffee to get myself going before the day starts.
Delicious! Please remember to check your email, ManageBack, and Google Classroom regularly. Don't be afraid to connect with your teachers if you have any questions or concerns during this trying time.
That's all from us today, CB. Have a throwback Thursday.